Speed Gaming 3, and welcome to the Super Metroid Item Randomizer League, Season 3, Week 7, the final week of the regular season. This race, I'm sure, will be no shortage of nonsense, but we do have Team the Goodboys with Sloters and Antinomy / Stephanemy / whatever, and Johnny B. Croake with Croakmeyer and Beef Robber. So this has a lot of interesting playoff implications. A win for either of these teams will get them closer to the opportunity of making it in. Won't be a clinch, but possible. The Goodboys in their division, they will not be able to take one of the two top spots in their division at this time, but they could snag a wild card spot. However, Johnny B. Croake could still snag the second spot in their division, therefore making it into the playoffs automatically. So our runners are readied up, so they'll be going at any second now. We'll talk about the situation for this week. I can't think of a better word than situation. But the settings, I guess, is what I should say. So it is area rando and boss rando with major minor item locations. So, area rando, there are 32 doors across the planet that act as portals. So you could enter the door to G4. Oh goodness, it's a red criteria. You could enter the door to G4 and end up in Lower Norfair. You could enter Aqueduct and come out in Brinstar. You never know. And then Boss Rando, you can have any of the four main Golden 4 bosses swapped around. But they do have their vanilla behaviors, so Fantoon will be required to activate the wrecked ship and get the items there. Dragon will be required to collect Plasma Beam, and Kraid will be required to collect the Kraid E-Tank. Oh, first item is bombs. It's kind of neat. So, I think everyone in this race is using the same patch, I suppose it's called. So I'm sure there'll be other silly things going on. They all gotta get the morph in the ceiling. Frobber gets it. Everyone else being bad and not getting it. There goes Sloters and Antinomy. And Croake just, doing it stylistically. What is that? What is that morph ball? I can't even tell. It looks like a cabbage. So yes, I neglected to mention that this is co-op. So the teammates are in a voice call with each other. They are also allowed to share notes of the entrances if they so choose. So one person can go one way and the other person can go the other, and they will tell each other what is on the other side of the portal. For the minor items, only 2 missiles so far. That's not the best, but at least they have bombs, so they're able to check a few more minor locations on the way. More missiles, though. They still have the opportunity to check 230 missiles and hope that is some supers or power bombs. Might be better to get supers, since they already have regular bombs. But either or would be nice, I'm sure. And it's supers. Croake's skipping it. Don't skip. I guess it's okay. He can always go back to it. So he can check Bomb Chorizo here and then let Frobber know if it's worth coming down here. Just an E-Tank, so it's definitely possible that Frobber just skips that altogether and goes on to what would normally be Brinstar, but could be anything. Could even be a boat. I said it. Huh? Frobber's still going. Going to work really hard for that E-Tank. He can at least super bomb Chorizo to death. 2 missiles and 1 super is the fastest way. You avoid some of the slow animations that Bomb Chorizo does. If you were to shoot him with 2 supers. Looks like Croake might just be going to the right. There are a couple of entrances over here. The moat is 1 portal, and the bottom door to the crabs is a portal. It looks like he's taking a saveless gauntlet. And so is Slooters. Why are we not saving? I'm so mad. Bomb Gauntlet is not trivial. Gauntlet, anytime, unless you have like space jump and screw attack, Gauntlet is never trivial. And Bomb Gauntlet is slow and is scary. At least they have 1 E-Tank, but my goodness, see, that happens. He is very lucky that the tide was down. Steffi is going to be the first one to see a portal. And we have the ocean to the wreck ship. That's good information to know. I think the wreck ship area is one of the most important portals to know. Because it's pretty simple to go ahead and check that boss. Oh, and it's the other side to get to the wreck ship, the worst side, the Forgotten Highway side. Where if you're suitless, you'll need high jump to get through that way. But if you're gonna go to the wreck ship, you're just gonna take this one. And I just noticed we found screw attack at Terminator and a wave at Gauntlet. So Frobber could actually go ahead and check this boss. The save station in the wreck ship in Boss Rando is activated, so if he wants to be safe, he can take the save, since he didn't save at the ship before coming in here, I don't believe. 2 supers in the back of Gauntlet. That's actually really nice. Still have power bombs though. Kind of funny how they can have access to the wreck ship without having power bombs. Silly area, Rando. So Antinemy is going to take the save. Very heads up, remembering that save is active. And got 1 minor check over here. Otherwise, he can't do any checks in the wreck ship unless this is Fantoon. Frobber, take the save. He might go ahead and collect this item and then save. That would be a good idea as well. That way he won't have to collect the item again later. Croake, being Croake, of course. Oh, I didn't even see who the boss was. I was too busy being mad at Croake going this way. He can't get through this way. So I don't know why he's doing this. It was Dragon, okay. Yeah, that's... Okay, Frobber saved, so that's good. Dragon, definitely not beatable right now. Probably won't be beatable for a while. I don't even know, like, if you were to stay up on the platforms, if it was possible to make it. I think there's some ceiling coming down that would block you from making it all the way across, if I recall correctly. They did add in a couple platforms so you could go through here suitless from left to right with just high jump boots, but high jump boots are the main requirement. Either way. Alright, so Frobber knows that there's another portal over here. Oh, and Slaughter's found Red Tower. This is a treasure trove of entrances. And, ooh, found Green Hill Zone. This is a really great entrance to find. There are a ton of items here in this area. Probably like 5 major items total. Croake never took a save, so yeah, he was soft lock, so he had to reset. I still don't know what the reasoning to go this way was. Yeah, and Frobber, yeah, can't get through either. You can high jump both ways. I was thinking that the door was the portal, but I was wrong. Sorry for confusing people. Is that our first power bomb? It is. Well, that's good. Now that they can actually check all the majors here, except for Waterway. Frobber is in the attic for some... I don't know why they're spending so much time in this ship. Well, I guess Croake's not spending time here anymore. But, oh, there's speed! Now they can check Waterway. That's nice. Johnny B. Croake is confusing me as well. But that is what I expect from Johnny B. Croake. They like to do silly things. They like to experiment. Alright, will Waterway pay off today? Nicely done by Slaughter's there. Oh, it pays off alright. Wow. Free Waterway check, and it just gives you the area. That's excellent. I don't think we've seen any heated entrances yet, as far as I remember. The Greenbird Star elevator at the top there, they already... let's see. That could be a heated entrance, and they'll be able to do some stuff in it. Did we see Lower Norfolk back door? That must have been in Red Tower somewhere. That's what I would guess. Keeping up with 4 people in area rando is like crazy difficult. Pretty surprised that Frobber is... Well, he has screw now, I guess it's not super slow. But I don't know if I would come up here for Wave Beam at this time. But it might be helpful. Croake, probably going to check the crab entrance here. Or I don't know. I don't know what's happening over there. There's Spring Ball for the good boys. Sloters will definitely go pick that up. Sloters love Spring Ball. So far, a pretty great loadout for only 14 minutes into a seed. Variant and Speed Booster especially. Alright, Croake on path to find his first PBs. And Timmy finds a third Powerbomb pack, which is kind of the default number that you want to have, just in case you don't get Ice Beam. You'll have plenty of Powerbombs to finish Turian. Oh no, I missed the wave item. Looks like it must have been an E-Tank. Or... I'm just gonna go with that. Alright, there's the backdoor LN. Super simple with Screw. And this backdoor is pretty nice. It's a little bit faster to get to the boss. And you don't have to worry about having a worst room in the game item. Or the ability to lava dive. Yeah, these Peewees and Pink Brinstar might be the only available first PBs. Ooh, there's Gravity! At Speed Booster, wow! This is like... Hunt for Ammo mode. Yeah, easy suits. We'll hope that Johnny B. Croake remembers to go back for Waterway. My spays are at Fireflies. Nice pink suit. Yeah, Spazer doesn't really compare to Gravity Suit, but, you know. Oh. This room in the dark is super annoying. There he goes, Sloters gets it. I think it'd be kind of funny if Johnny B. Croake just goes the same way the entire race. Probably wouldn't help them win, but it'd be funny. And Norfair Reserve is Charge Beam. Well, technically Go mode. Technically. What a loaded Boa Mountain. Now let's see. I hope Sloters took the save. Doesn't really have a way out of the boss room if the boss down here is Dragon. Which we know it's not, because we already saw Dragon. I remember. I'm a good commentator. I was just seeing if you guys were paying attention. Alright, Varia for Frauber. And Croake did not go get it ahead of time, so he's gonna have to go back for it. Yeah. Even Ridley would be fine for Sloters here. Sloters is a great runner. He'll be just fine. He's got just enough supers to kill Ridley, and then also has 40 supers to supplement it if need be. It's Vanilla Ridley. Oh, he only went in with 25. That's pretty bold. He's gonna need to use 30 of his missiles, so he'll have 10 available to miss. Which he's really experienced in this fight, so should be okay for him. The enemy's going to find this part of Norfair, which is kind of silly because he could have just taken Frog Speedway if he wanted to get over to that area. Wow, very fast Ridley fight there from Sloters. Nicely done. Yeah, I think right now Antinemy is just like on a mission to find the other required entrances. He needs to find an entrance to the back of Meridia. I think what they call East Meridia, so that they can get to the Dragon boss, and then they need to find Krate's lair, so that they can do that boss. So Antinomy is going to be on the hunt for locations, while Sloters, he's gonna probably head towards Gravity Suit once he's out of here. An interesting thing to note, though, is Sloters. I'm trying to think what would make this a problem. Like, if he were to go back to the front entrance of Lower Norfair to check what it is, he would. I wouldn't. He's not safe for that. Yeah. 4 tanks, he would have to acid dive, and then also take on the lava in Gravitron. I was gonna say he wouldn't be able to get back out if it was a dead end without a high jumpless lava dive. Steffi's gonna try to bomb jump out here. There's so many crabs in this room. Like a million. Probably can't get high enough to just do a wall jump into a morph up there. Wow, rude key hunter. Alright, Croake is on the hunt. He's going to get his Varia, while Frauber is checking some more entrances. And finds the pre-tube room, which has an entrance up here at the top, so that gate is gone. That would normally block you from coming left to right here. No, and it's Turian. I don't recall if Sloters saw that when he was in Red Tower, because I think he just ended up in Brinstar, Green Brinstar, and got all the items. Seffi finds the blue side hoppers. Frobber takes a moment to reflect on his decisions. Nice boop off the viola. So Croake is in a bit of a different situation here. He's got Screw. He's only got 2 E-Tanks though. And he has quite a bit less ammo than Slaughter's had when he came here. Finds more supers here. That's good. Slaughter's finds gravity, while Frobber has found the top of Upper Norfair. Croake would have enough ammo now if he were to use power bombs. Not the most fun or the quickest way to defeat Ridley, but I'd be pretty concerned about taking a death to Ridley with just Varia suit and only 2 tanks. Oh, so it looks like Seffi found Chronic Boost Room. So it's seeming like everywhere he's going is just taking him back to Norfair. Alright, Slaughter is equipped with Charge Beam. He has a pretty nice beam. Spazer Wave. 210 damage. Not the worst thing in the world. Seffi breaks the tube, but also does the clip into the tube. Ooh, Frobber finds Space Jump at Hydra Boots. That's excellent, an excellent find. The best find. Also for Croake, he will have to do a lot of farming before he could kill Ridley. Slaughter's also finding Space Jump. I think Seffi was in a position to collect that, but he did not check it. But perhaps I am wrong about that. He did, however, find Turian, so both teams now know where Turian is. Nice CWJ there, Seffi. Alright. Frobber has his charge beam now, and he will get his gravity suit soon, no doubt. I want to say the only places we haven't seen now are that Creed warehouse area, which is a dead end, and East Meridia, and Croake does not have nearly enough ammo, no matter what he does. I somewhat like the idea of taking a chance there that is just Creed or Fantoon and not wasting time farming. But it probably just kind of comes out in the wash here, because now he has to run back. Oh, well, here it is. Here's East Meridia. He will have to take the Meridia tube. The big long tube that's near the plasma beam. In order to get to the boss here, because the doors will not be open because Dragon is not dead. So in Area Rando, this door to the left of the Eva rooms is a portal that is constant in every seed. It will take you right here to this aqueduct farm. That door is not normally there in the aqueduct farm room in regular SM, just there for Area Rando. As a nice little portal. Oh, and there's Krake's lair. I was pretty much expecting that. Now I want to say the only place we haven't seen is Croque, but maybe chat will let me know if we have seen Croque. Yeah, the Goodboys know where every important entrance is and know what bosses are where. So there's Fantoon. So this means Creed is at Dragon. Croake, he is going to fill up here. Even if he fills up all the way, he will be short 5 missiles with just his missiles and super, so he will have to supplement with power bombs. Power bombs have the ability to damage Ridley and damage him twice, so if you can get a double hit with your power bombs, you can do 400 damage to Ridley. Another super quick boss fight from Slaughter's there. I don't know if Croake's first super connected with Ridley. I think he might have had some fancy Ridley iframes still. Slaughter showing us that if Kraid is not dead, that E-Tank door will not be open. As the bosses still unlock their same vanilla spots. Only boss that doesn't unlock any special rooms is Ridley. Croake's in a pretty bad situation, and I don't think Ridley's not dead. And Ridley's very mad. And for the most part, yeah, Ridley's tail will do 60 damage. And his body will do 80. He does take a death, unfortunately. Frobber will be a little better off because he's got double the health and gravity suit. I know this is a fight Croake can do. It's just really unfortunate that he's gonna have to farm again. Or he might just bail. But if I was gonna say if I know Croake, he's not bailing, but he's bailing. Frobber does have X-ray. I didn't see where that was. They also, this patch, did something weird to the Duskigas, the big puppy dogs. I don't understand it, so I can't explain. But it's an inside joke between them, I guess. Wonder if Sloters can pull off some amount of missiles and 2 super quick kill on Kraid here. Which I think just letting Kraid stand up would have probably been faster than farming that Metroid for supers. But what do I know? Ooh, did I get it a bootless Happy? I missed it, I'm sorry. Alright. Kraid down, has an E-tank, good for safety. Suffy gets the Kraid quick kill, had enough supers for it. He's gonna deny the E-tank though, when he only has 3. If that comes back to bite him, I'm gonna be so mad at him. He normally would be fine, but we've all seen people who normally would be fine not be fine. Well, yeah, not only does Frobber have the gravity suit and more E-tanks than Croake, he also has Charge Beam. So ammo schmammo, for the most part. You still would much rather use supers than Wave and Spazer, because of course supers do double damage to Ridley. 600 damage, to be exact. Alright, Tinamy does pick up this E-tank. This E-tank is better, apparently. Croake getting his gravity suit. And soon to be Charge Beam. Nice fight from Frobber. And looks like the Goodboys are gonna go back up the tube. Ooh, Sloters finds plasma. You can see it there, the communication between the teammates. Like, dude, come get this plasma. And Suffy's like, okay. This portal is actually pretty nice, because then it kind of helps you not be punished for checking the sandpit item. You can get right back to where you were without having to go back through all the entrances that you took to get there in the first place. And Goodboys just need to remember their way back to Criteria and then go to the Turian entrance to get back to the wrecked ship. And then they need to remember how to get back to Turian. I sure don't remember how. So hopefully they do. Yeah, I've seen a lot of these area rando seeds where wreck ship was just not required at all. So even in area rando, having your wreck ship boss be the last boss, pretty convenient. Or can be. Frobber is trying to go for a super jump. I do not know how it works. I don't know what it does. I don't know. Apparently, you jump and it's super. Something about running on spikes using X-ray to get speed echoes or blue suit, and then getting all the way to the top of the room. Alright, Slivers has found the way back to red criteria. Which means, if he's using his noggin, which I bet he is, he remembers how to get to the wreck ship. Sephi was going for a hero shot with plasma beam, which you don't see every day. Rippers were getting in the way though. It looked like Croake there was taking one of the 2 saves that are added into the area randomizer, because those particular areas do not have any save spots. Just something to help prevent against soft locks if at all possible. Alright, wreck ship is on. Slaughter is presumably gonna just peek at this item and see if it's ice beam. Doesn't need ice beam per se. Something interesting about area rando is when you descend into Turian, you get a free refill. Nice spring ball crossing of the moat. So you could pretty much just do Metroid Room 1 and then take the elevator back up and down to get your power bombs refilled. Alright, and Croake is gonna see that, so that door to the portal that takes you to the aqueduct farm, on this side, it's actually a grey door, so you can't go that way. There's Croakemire. So Sephi must have seen that earlier, because I'm pretty sure he was in the Meridian map room. Yeah, Croakemire, the door is open if you want to leave. So just say hi to your buddy and get on out of there. The only kind of randomizer where you can spare Croake's life. And Antinami's gonna go for what's called the hypo wall jump. All that pixel perfect, frame perfect nonsense that we all love. Very difficult trick to get. Grapple behind Dragon. Classic. If only they had had the equipment to kill her earlier, they could have gotten their grapple and did a really, really tough high jumpless grapple jump out. Alright. Slaughter's a very quick seed for him. Gonna go head back to wherever Turian was. It was somewhere. Oh, and Antonio needs to be a little careful. Okay, he's free. Yes. The door to the left at the top of Norfair elevator. That is where Turian was. Thank you, Plumps. Yeah, not every day you see a maybe 53-minute area rando for slaughters. Croake showing off the gauntlet spark. Gonna collect his wave beam. What he really needs to collect is an E-tank, because 2 E-tanks is not enough to finish the game, unfortunately. And Sophie going into Ridley, very low on health. Does have charged plasma, has that gravity suit, and has the experience to make this fight easy peasy. Where for a lot of people, including myself, this would not be easy at all. Oh yeah, it was the top of this, I don't know what to call this room, so I've been calling it the pre-Meridia tube room, pre-tube room, pre-tube room top, and pre-tube room bottom, because I have no idea what the heck I can call it. Here we are, G4, Turian. So yeah, if you have Ice Beam, Turian can take a little less than 7 minutes, depending on how skilled you are. Having to powerbomb the Metroids, and he may have to go back up and down the elevator to get that refill. It'll take him maybe closer to 8 minutes. Alright, Croake and his Dragon fight. Gonna get a boss down. So I've never tested it, but if you come down here with just 10 power bombs, I think it's faster to just do the first room and then go back and either farm in a normal seed or take the elevator up and down to get the refill in an area rando than it is to continue on to the third Metroid room. Because then you're crossing multiple rooms twice instead of just the one. If that makes any sense. Yeah, the reason you would continue on to the second or third room is if you actually end up getting a powerbomb drop. Because if you kill the Metroids with powerbombs, they only drop one thing, as opposed to like 5 or 6 that they would drop if you kill them with ammo. And their powerbomb drop rate, I think, is 12%, so not great, not awful, but it doesn't happen too often that you get the lucky powerbomb drops to not have to refill. Frobber using what is called the Sloater's Refill in the community. Being nice to his opponent, being respectful, and all that. Oh dear. That is creepy, I don't like it, I hate it. And I do not want to have to see that 4 more times. Actually, I'm gonna have to see it 7 more times. Because of the other baby, which is definitely a different baby than this one. Thanks guys, I hate it. Alright, our runners. If our runners want to zeb skip, they will have to do the speed booster zeb skip. Pretty sure they all know how to do it. Maybe different levels of comfort with doing it. Slaughters decides, I didn't get it the first try. It's probably slower to keep trying over and over again, so just gonna ammo the zebs. Has a pretty great beam combo. Gonna be 24 shots. The worst part about not having Ice Beam in Turian is that the Rinkas spawn pretty much immediately after leaving the screen, or when you kill them. Ice Beam slows them down quite a bit. Sloater's already into the ketchup. Got 3 different boss fights going on 3 different screens, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, Johnny B. Croake did find Turian a while ago. I believe Frobber found it. But do they remember where it is? Ugh, there's like gross baby again. For some reason, I very much find like, I don't know, sprite edits or like enemies that shouldn't be in the room they're in, like a Super Metroid Randomizer situation. I find it very unsettling, and that is what this is doing to me. Batoon! Batoon, why? I like backwards Batoon. So, if you are able to kill Batoon from the front and get over that pillar and out of the room before the pillar is, I think, 75% gone, if you come back, Batoon will be alive again. Alright, Ridley for Croake, Mother Brain 3 for Slaughters. Easy peasy. Turian Hunt for Sephi. And Frobber on his way to Fantoon at Crade. Wow, Croake's still on 2 tanks. Has a much better time with that Ridley fight. Nicely done. Frobber actually able to check that Crate E-Tank item, and it is just a reserve tank. Actually, I want to say that's the first reserve that we saw. At least the first one that I noticed. Alright, and with that, Sloters has finished with an official time of 54 minutes and 38 seconds. GG to Sloters. So the team is not done until both teammates are done, and then their official time is the average time between them. I don't think we've had a race yet, though, where we've had to calculate who won with actual math. So as long as nothing crazy happens here, the Goodboys should have this race. And with it, a really good chance of being in the playoffs. And or the play-in race, if it comes to that. Yeah, standings are looking pretty rough. Looks like 6 teams right now are 7-6 or 7-5. So still have 1 or 2 games left. Only 3 second place division spots up for grabs right now. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I think according to what I calculated, 8-6 is good enough for the playoffs, but don't want to say anything without being 100% sure. Do you have fast progression speed for this league? No kidding. So Jollibee Croake will be 7-7, provided nothing goes wrong with Antinemy over here. And then the other team in their division... Oh, there's Ice Beam, by the way, at X-Ray for Croake. There's another team, I believe it's Dog Ate My Morph Ball, that also has 7 wins and 6 losses, but have yet to play their final game. So those 2 could be tied in the division for 2nd place. What else were we missing? High jump boots. That was at Shack Tool. Final time, 1:12:49. Obviously, you know. Alright. Tinamy is going to use up his ammo here. Use that charge plasma. I want to say this would be 40 shots if he had not used any ammo. You know, I actually wouldn't be surprised if, with the patch that they're all using, that Shaq Tool, I wouldn't be surprised if Shaq Tool's sprite was changed somehow. But I don't think we'll ever know. Forever gonna have fast Metroid rooms. That ice beam. Unless you freeze Rinkas in your way. That'll stop you. Sephi is kind of finishing up, I will talk about something else. There are 2 more races tonight. Both of them just started about 5 minutes ago. I don't know if both have a restream. Just one on a restream on Speed Gaming 4, but tomorrow we have literally like 10 races. I think we have 3 back-to-back of both teams' races. So all beginning at 11 a.m. Gonna be a huge day tomorrow for the league. Yeah, we have more than 10 races. So from 11 a.m. so far to 8:30 p.m. all day long, races, so be there or be bare. But the schedule said one of them does have a restream. Robert does the thing. Some kind of x-ray nonsense where you get behind Mother Brain. Good times. It's all worth it just for that. Is Croake going to show? No, he's not. But it's going to show a Shaq Tool. Fine, be that way. I'm really curious if the Shaq Tool sprite has changed. Alright, and with that, Sephinemy has finished with an official time of 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 47 seconds, and that is a win for the Good Boys. So GG to Sephi and GG to the Good Boys. Very well played. Great teamwork. We'll see if they come in for an interview. Wow, you guys are like psychic, I just said. But anyway, GG. We have Seffi and Sloters in the booth here. GG, guys.
GG.
Thanks, but I didn't do anything.
You commentated.
I did. You're right.
Yeah, so you kept everyone in line.
I will say the baby Metroid terrified me. I don't like change. But very neat that you all four used this patch here. I do have a question. Is Shack Tool changed?
No, Shacky isn't. I think we could make that change though. Well, at least Croake and Beefy can. They're the ones that made this possible. So
Yeah.
shout outs to them.
Yeah, Croake and I were talking about that before the race, so I knew something was gonna happen. But yeah, so pretty fast seed, really fast for an area rando. Sub 55 for Sloters, and then just a wee bit over an hour for Seffi. How did you guys feel running?
I mean, it felt really good. Obviously, found the suits super early. Found other nice items pretty early too. Definitely didn't look like the weekend getting lost out there this time. So I mean, I don't want to speak for Seffi, but I felt pretty good the whole time. I felt like we were on a pretty good pace.
No doubt that Sloters definitely felt that way because he was ahead. So he was carrying. I know that he said that it's about time that he comes out like first to finish. Because I think all the other Sloters, like all the other ones.
Yeah, I mean, the ones we've done for our league matches and even like doing practice with you and Cutie, I feel like I'm always the one that's behind and the other person's like beating the game and like doing all the checks for me and stuff. So it was nice to be the other partner this time.
Yeah, we noticed some pretty good teamwork there in the middle. Seffi had found Gravity and Charge Beam at Bubble Mountain, so I think while he was kind of waiting for you to go ahead and get those items, he was checking entrances for the final entrances that you needed to find. I think you needed to find Kraid and Turian, at least at that time, and even East Meridia. So I thought that was really good.
Yeah, just being able to run ahead. It did suck. Get stuck at that same meme crab hole. A little bit. Like, it wasn't as bad, but it brought back like really bad memories of yesterday.
Yeah, I always just power bomb them if I want to climb up the hole. Oh, there's Shack Tool. Not changed, just like you said. You didn't lie to me.
Yeah, sadly. I mean, Croaky can like take damage and substitute Shaq's face with the Gigar face, but still wouldn't be genuine.
The commentator stream has much lower resolution. I couldn't tell what was going on with your morph balls.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a monstrosity. Doesn't matter what they did.
Alright, I will announce that Beef Rubber has finished with an official time of 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 17 seconds. So GG to Frobber. He's not allowed to come in an interview unless Croake forfeits. Oh, there's high jump boots. Oh, we knew that. We saw the credits.
Still a good surprise though.
I told Seffi where high jump was after seeing the credits, but he said he didn't want to go back and grab him for some reason, but that's fine.
I wanted to throw it. Yeah, I mean, I felt like, I don't know, I could have used that information a lot earlier. And I know, like, I don't know why Sloters didn't finish earlier either. If he was that far ahead, I could have used that info. He talked me out of getting space jump. I wanted it so badly.
Yeah, I wondered about that actually. I was surprised you didn't go back for it.
It was like, I mean, you could have got it, but it wasn't right on the path. So, yeah, I don't know.
I found Spring Ball for him, and I guess I don't know. It kind of hurt. It's like, oh, Space Jump's here. I don't think you want it though. It's out of the way, and you'll cost us a race, and playoffs are at stake here.
It's a guilt trip. I think Space Jump would have saved you time.
Yeah, I think that's the only reason why he finished that much faster than me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there is a number of times where I was like, wow, I'm really glad I have Space Jump right now in this room.
In my face. Yeah, meanwhile, I'm over there trying to get the pixel perfect jump. And I bailed on it.
Smart.
Do you know what I used? I used Sloter's Spring Ball. So, either way, I think that's what I really like about those items, Spring Ball and Space Jump, is that they get you through the worst room in the game.
You also used Spring Ball across the moat.
Oh yeah, I didn't. I don't know. I like Spring Ball a lot. It hurts me sometimes when I don't see, I don't know, some teammates of mine, those who will not be named, bail on doing Blue Bomber.
Mm.
When they are perfectly capable of doing Blue Bomber, but they just go to Spark.
Can you Blue Bomber without high jump?
No.
Aw.
Yeah, see, exactly, Seffi. What are you talking about?
Croake
I think it's the dot that count. But yeah, it's been cool. Like I mean, it's been fun, like being able to race alongside Sloters again. And honestly, thankfully, Beefy and Croake, I kind of like leave it in their hands when they want to like give out this patch for these sprite changes and palette swaps. But I thought it would be kind of like full circle to kind of like as a nod to like the first time that Sloters and I did co-op, which was for SMC3 tournament. I think the only one. I don't know if they had any other it was Multitroid, right?
No,
No,
just
it wasn't.
the like info sharing co-op. But yeah, I told Seffi earlier, and I'll say it again. I'm honored to have received this patch because it's like a piece of Super Metroid history at this point. The Gagar Troid and the Hell criteria and West and East Ocean. So I'm super honored I got to run with that palette for this one.
Yeah, if you're into Super Metroid ROM hacks, you know it's not a good hack unless it has red criteria.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they more should have that. I know I learned the ways of Prokemire and Beef Robber, and that's how they pretty much always make their ROM hacks start off like that. And I think that's what I admire about them. I think it's cool also that I've gotten to race them like on a one-on-one basis before, but then like teaming up with my good old pal, my partner, Sloters. It's good. It was really good.
Yeah, I've been itching for more co-op with you ever since that SMZ3 tournament, so I love that we have. I wish there was more co-op, honestly. Like I wouldn't mind a whole like co-op league or co-op tournament for SM. It's super fun, especially with some of these more like crazy settings like Route Rando and Area Rando, and Multi-World was super fun too, although I didn't really like play too much of that. But all that's great with a partner.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think Area Rando is perfect for co-op. So, last week of the regular season, have you been doing the math? Do you think you're gonna make it in the playoffs?
I've been looking at it, but I don't know for certainty. I think it definitely depends on some like key matchups with how some of the other teams end up, what their records end up like. I think this is going to put us in a pretty good spot. So I guess a weight's been lifted off my shoulder, knowing that we did the best we could do for the last couple weeks here.
Yeah, definitely a rough start, but a strong finish. So you can worry a little bit less. Johnny B. Croake still has the chance to take second place in the division, depending on how another team does in their next race. So they could still get into the playoffs even with a loss here.
I hope that they do. Because I think our division is like really weird. I still find it strange that we can make it, even though we potentially might be like 4th place in our thing. I don't know how. I haven't really been looking at it. I just have been hoping that we win. And obviously, Cutie and Sloters did their thing last week, like really, really well. That was, I don't know, it's phenomenal. I wish Cutie would have popped off in this week.
Yeah, those 4 wild card spots up for grabs still. And yeah, even if you do end up 4th place in the division, I think. I don't really remember. But 3rd or 4th could still get into the playoffs. And that would be really cool to come back from a shaky start to make it in like that.
Yeah.
I'll say I definitely learned who the real Goodboys, fanboys, and fangirls are after a start like that. Some fans show their true colors and how supportive they are. So I know who the real ones are now.
It was I don't know, the team morale was pretty low. I don't know how Cutie felt about it. He could have just been like, however, which is cool too. But I know Sloters and I were beating each other up, like internally, like ourselves. Thinking like even just like that last race when I last locationed, I guess in a way, Gravity, when Sloters reminded me about, did I check the Norfair Reserve? My heart sank. I felt like I hadn't turned in, I don't know, like a final project at school. Like it literally felt like I let down a teammate. And this was it. That cost us the game. And I don't know how Sloters it felt like the other games, like especially at the beginning, but I know the pressure has been like, I would put the pressure on myself in these instances.
I mean, in a way, it is almost kind of relieving because after the games I had in week 1, not like costing us a win or anything. So having someone else to like share that feeling with is nice. And like obviously I wouldn't have been upset if we lost the game, like upset with you or anything. But in the end, it all worked out either way.
Yeah, there's always crazy things that happen in these Super Metroid tournaments. No matter how experienced in the game you are, things like that can happen, and I'm sure it kind of shakes your confidence a little bit. Watching Croake do the get behind Mother Brain thing, very nicely done. But yeah, just knowing how good runners you all 3 are, Yeah, just like you said, I can feel like a ton of pressure to start winning, and to win it all. I think that can really mess with your head.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a bummer when you do something dumb or you just like lose a game or whatever, but when you're part of a team too, I think that makes it sting a lot more. Like, if I would have died at in Mother Brain or whatever for myself in like a random tournament, it's like, okay, whatever, but I got two other guys that are trying to do their best as well, so but that's how it is. That's Super Metroid.
Did Croaky or Beefy do anything like any meme stuff? I know Croaky obviously has.
Well, besides the Mother Brain tank thing that Croak just did, Frobber did that as well. Frobber attempted some super jumps in Firefly Room. I do not think he succeeded though. If you want to call this a meme, Croak decided to try to take reverse Forgotten Highway and reverse East Ocean to the wreck ship with nothing but bombs and whatever you had at the beginning of the seed. I would call that a meme.
Dang, that's brave. That is, wow. Yeah, that's a brave meme. Shout out to them. I like that they do that stuff. And how long was Beefy attempting super jumps? If you happen like just number off head.
Not really long, and I want to say the second time he was doing them, Slaughter's was already finished, so maybe he didn't really care about taking time, but he didn't spend too long on it. Nothing that would have made any difference. But yeah, going the Forgotten Highway, Croak had never saved the entire time, so he lost, I want to say, a little less than 10 minutes there. So it was kind of sad because he had already done Gauntlet and checked another entrance. And Frobber did explore the entire wreck ship with the wreck ship not on, so that was pretty neat. Got to see a dark attic.
Oh, we went through with that. Oh, that's pretty neat. Yeah, that's nice.
I don't know what he thought he would find, but might as well try.
I think if there's anyone to watch, for like memes, so obviously like Beefy does some category extension tasks and some meme routes, or like meme strats as well. He's like always more than happy to share his info on like on super jumps and X modes. I know he when I messaged Beefy, he said he wanted desperately to find X-Ray.
Yeah, and it's like we call them memes, but like it's actually also really cool tech that maybe like in a race situation is not actually going to save you any time even if you do it successfully, but like that kind of tech kind of builds up over time and could end up into something that actually saves time later. And it's also just fun. I think both Croak and Frobber have a lot of fun using these little known techs just to mess around in the game and play it a different way.
Yeah, that's their vision. They just want to showcase a lot of things that you normally wouldn't see, especially because everyone gets caught up in regular vanilla any percent. Rando on occasion. But like you said, yeah, like it's all this tech, humanly possible and stuff that keeps getting discovered. I don't know. It just shows kind of promise. Also, yeah.
Yeah. And these things are actually really difficult to do as well. So, always cool to see. Croake gonna finish up here. Gonna visit the animals. Go, go, go. Oh no, denied. I'm so sad.
I'm so proud.
Oh, criteria isn't red in the escape. Is it? Wait, this part wasn't red. Just the outside? Or am I crazy?
I don't think it's red. It didn't look red to me when I was playing.
It like flashed red for a second when he entered the door. But that is a finish from Croake with a time of 1 hour, 24 minutes, and 13 seconds. GG to Croake and GG to Johnny B. Croake. And Beef Robber is here joining us. GG Frobber.
GG's.
Yo, GG Beefy. I'm proud that you got some of your signature tech there.
Had to go for it a bit.
And Croake here as well. GG to you.
Yep.
How did you guys feel about the seed and your teamwork?
I think that was my first ever area rando, so I think I went and wrecked ship a bit more than I should have. So that was a mistake, but it was a good seed.
I think I could have done a lot more. Like that first death getting my mistake.
Oh, you took a death?
Oh yeah. Or not a death, I guess. I went into Forgotten Highway, and I forgot if I fall, I can't get out, so I saw a fun mistake.
Oh, I forgot that you can. I thought the platform was enough to get you out. Wait, wasn't there a platform?
I was too far gone.
Oh.
Yeah, you still need high jump either way.
Yeah.
It's so you can be, because if you are going from left to right, suitless with just high jump, you won't be able to get up there without space jump or spring ball as well. So that's why the platforms are there, so you can have it just high jump.
Dang. Well, you guys definitely showed some stuff off. You showed the mother brain thing.
Yeah, that was fun.
Does that have a name?
No. I guess Brainbuster kind of applies.
That's a good one.
The better brain.
Brainbuster, but it works.
Yeah.
That's a good name for it. What a classic meme. Nobody told Croake's tongue, or like what did you do when you saw Croake?
I don't think I ever went across Croake, actually.
I saw him. I just kind of left.
Yeah, Croake just left. Croake said, I don't even know if Croake said hi.
I said hi. There was a wall there. What was I supposed to do? Thank you, Brad.
That reminds me, Frobber also got the Batoon Resurrection, so that was neat.
Oh heck, nice, Robert.
Oh, resurrection, kind of.
Did
Never
you?
killed him.
You didn't?
No, I went in backdoor Meridia.
Oh, I could have sworn when I looked, you didn't have Dragon killed on the tracker. Am I crazy?
Yeah, it might be.
blame Cheaty Face. He didn't mark Dragon dead on the tracker.
Okay, that
Good
is
to know.
a slanderous claim. I know Cheaty
Yeah.
is 100% accuracy. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Definitely a huge shout out to Cheaty Face for tracking. Not only just tracking, but tracking 4 people all by himself.
All by himself. That's a mood. Poor Cheaty. Oh no! Right now, I bet you he wishes he could unmute and say something. And he's like, "I love you guys. I do." I can already tell he's just fighting his tears of joy.
Aw. Yeah, there he is. Says in chat.
That's right. He's for tracking. Again, it was nice to race Beefy. I wish that could have had more time, at least so that Beefy could have rolled out his super patch thing.
Still gotta work on a bunch more pallets for places.
You're good. You're good. Obviously, like as long as we were all able to do this. Thank you, both. Thank you for the desk Egar too. Croake, that's I know how you change these things, but you're wild for it.
Anytime.
Is that new exclusively to this patch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna
Just
say
have
I don't.
before the race.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't remember that from watching Seppi before. Wow, I'm even more honored now.
Yep. And they're just a bunch of improvements. Pretty soon you're gonna be like seeing everything Gigar or something. I don't know. I probably shouldn't even give that idea because
Yeah, next thing you
beef
know,
your crook.
every time
Yeah.
will be just a Gigar.
That's what I'm thinking. You might be people. I mean, obviously, I know you're capable of doing it, but still, it was fun. Thanks again for the race. I don't know what happens after this week. I don't know if there's like a break.
I don't know
Do-
either. I don't think that's decided yet. I also kind of wonder if playoff weeks, quote unquote, are going to be maybe 2 weeks instead because we have to do 3 races at least. But that information will come out later.
3 races.
Well, yeah. Playoffs are best 3 out of 5.
Oh wow. Okay, I need to read through it. Okay, cool. Thank you for clearing that up. By the way,
7
I
weeks
just-
into.
Ladies and gentlemen, my teammate for Rando.
Yeah. Yeah, and you won. You took the first 4 losses. Okay, that's cool. Nice. That's awesome. I am looking forward to it. I love best 3 out of 5 or 7 out of 9 or 6 out of 9. It doesn't matter. Like that's gonna be fun. Actually, I hope more co-op.
It's not co-op. It is actually, so you know how you guys are the different suits, power suit, vari suit, and gravity? You remember choosing that way back when you guys signed up to be a team?
Yeah, tell us what suit you are, Sephi.
Yeah, what suit am I? I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm gravity suit.
So yeah, every one of you will play 1 race, and then you can appoint someone for games 4 and 5 if they are necessary. So yeah, you'll be all by yourselves in the playoff weeks.
So,
Oh.
if our team
Oh.
makes it, along with, I hope I get to face you again, because I am also a player.
Ooh. Croake vs. Sephi. Grudge match. Possibly in the playoffs.
Hey, we can do that 69% you wanted to do, Croake.
Oh yeah, that. Perfect.
Anyway, okay, cool. Well, thank you for all that clarification. I'm not lost anymore.
No problem. Yes, we'll go ahead and get wrapped up here for the night. GG to both the Good Boys and Johnny B. Croak. Thank you guys for coming in and interviewing and putting on an awesome show for us. And again, thank you to Cheaty Face, our tracker, the bestest tracker. Please follow our runners, such as Cheaty so kindly put the links in the chat. We'll see you all tomorrow, starting at 11 a.m. Full day of races, like literally like 12 races tomorrow. So hope to see you all there. Gonna close out. Have a good night, everyone.